From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
You want to go where to buy a new refrigerator? Steve's A to Z Appliance in Cottonwood? In Cottonwood? Just a 10-minute drive. And they'll save us money. New and used, honest, reliable, factory-trained repair service and parts, and they'll save us money. And dispose of this thing? We gotta make the short drive to Steve's A to Z. Thanks, son.
Steve's A to Z Appliance, front and main streets in Cottonwood. Drive a little, save a lot.
Just a quick reminder, I do have a free Weather NorCal app. If you have an iPhone or an Android, just go to your app store, search for Weather NorCal. There is the logo, the icon that you'll be looking for. Download the app for free, and you've got everything Weather NorCal has to offer. And of course, one of those things is the forecast that you're watching right now. You can watch it on your phone. Isn't that cool? All right, you got the weaker winds here for today, but they're picking back up again on Friday. So we're seeing this upward and downward trend with the winds all week. Now tomorrow we got mountain showers, possible thunderstorms with a big cool down on Saturday, warming back up by the second half of your weekend into Monday. Your quick glance at your neighborhood forecast, mid to upper 80s in the valley. Looks like a lot of 70s in there for the higher elevations, but places like Modoc County, looks like temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 70s for those daytime highs, and the coast in the upper 50s. So as I mentioned, the winds are dying down, but it's still breezy. It's just not going to be as windy as it was yesterday, and still breezy north winds here along the coast. But you know, the eastern mountains looking at much calmer winds. But by Friday, yeah, not bad to start off the day, 6 a.m., but by Friday afternoon, the wind's picking up. But what's interesting, we're seeing those winds coming in from the northwest for the north end of the valley, coming in from the south here for Chico. So the humidity levels should be a little bit better as you head southward. Meanwhile, some gusty winds coming in from the west for the eastern mountains, and those breezy north winds continue along the coast. Now Saturday, we are going to be looking at a little breezy in some spots here, especially in the eastern mountains and even the valley, but more of a south wind. That's not as dry, so that's going to help with that fire danger. And there you can see that northerly gusty wind once again out along the coast. Let's take a look at that fire danger and show you what we've got going on here, and it's just decreasing. So today, 3 o'clock this afternoon or so, there you can see some of the yellows indicating kind of in that moderate range here for today. But look at Friday. Just barely kind of starting to see some yellows, so we're kind of in the low, very low category there of the moderate and the yellows. But then, yeah, I mean by Saturday, just a lot of green on the map. And again, thanks to those southerly flow of winds, keeping that fire weather risk on the low end by Saturday. So bottom line, we're just seeing the fire danger dropping and dropping as we go into the weekend. So this one's moving on out. I still got the wind wording in there, even through Saturday. This is the next inside slider coming on in. A couple of things. It'll keep those winds up a bit, but it will also, this is the peak of the cooling trend. That cooler air will then move on out here by Sunday, Monday, and then that will allow this ridge of high pressure to build in with warmer air. This cooler air here will eventually start to slide eastward as we go through the beginning of next week. Still warm for your Monday, Tuesday, even possibly Wednesday. But by Thursday, that colder air is to our north. That's suppressing the heat, and temperatures will drop. We're probably going to stay above normal. That coolest air will be to our north, but at least it's going to really prevent us from seeing any big heat waves. So there's the slider from yesterday giving us the gusty winds. That's moving on out. Winds are relaxing today, but this storm system here is going to be moving down to the south and east, and that's going to give us the winds again here for tomorrow. Rainfall chances, anything today is mainly going to be in southern portions of Plumas County, but mainly to the south of that. Otherwise, just some afternoon clouds in the mountains and maybe some of the low clouds developing around Eureka. Taking into your Friday morning, some high passing clouds, but still dry. And then through the afternoon, I'm expecting Siskiyou County, maybe a chance for a stray shower. The best chances, I think, for thunderstorms will be in parts of Modoc County and Lassen County. Now, there's also, if you'll notice, the mountains of Shasta County, especially to the north and east around Bernie, for example, you may see a stray shower or even a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. That could even linger on into Plumas County as well, but that's gone by Friday night. Now, interesting Futurecast is picking up on the potential for some fog in the valley to start off Saturday morning. But that should probably quickly burn off. We're getting that higher angle of the sun, so it should burn off pretty quickly. So we'll call it partly cloudy on Saturday, but still looking at dry conditions. Today, temperatures mid to even some upper 80s for the warmer spots in the valley, 60s and 70s. Really kind of struggling to get into that 70-degree mark for many of us in the mountains. So mainly upper 60s, low 70s, and then upper 50s here along the coast. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook. We'll start off with the valley, and we've got those temperatures dropping mid-70s by Saturday and then increasing back in the low 90s by Monday through Wednesday of next week. Your 7-day outlook for the coast, inland, and for Trinity County, we've got those temperatures around 80 degrees by Sunday, mid-80s by Monday and Tuesday. And taking a look at Mount Shasta, Alturas, and Susanville, there's that chance for an isolated shower, maybe even a thunderstorm for Mount Shasta, Alturas, and Susanville.